Hey everybody, come down to the deep dark woods, haven't seen another soul for quite a while, it's bliss. I'm not anti-people by the way, but I do like my own company quite a lot. Thought I would talk about silence because that's what I'm basking in at the moment, and the power of silence. So a bit of a karmic trait can be, if we feel something's been done to us, it's the most natural human need and desire to get even, speak up, create justice, have a rant, be angry, vent, highlight something to somebody, shame somebody, tell them off, tell the world. But the problem we have there is, even if something has been done to us, what we then do with our reaction becomes our karma. So even if somebody's done something to us, how we respond to that creates either karma or dharma. So karma, you know, karma isn't something to be shied away from. I've had stacks of the stuff, let me say. And karma, we can kind of get fearful about, thinking, bad me, I've done something wrong. Actually, karma is about balancing something out. So usually if we've done something to somebody else, our karma can be that we will get it back, even if it's from somebody else, completely nothing to do with the situation. Because what we send out energetically through the power of our words, our thoughts create karma, we get back twofold. And it's not about punishment, it's about understanding and learning and rising above. So the ego will want to get revenge in some way, or let that person know that they've hurt us. And it's not that we're not meant to hold people accountable, but it's how we do it. So the power of silence is a really hard one. It's so hard to maintain a silence when we feel that there is a massive injustice or a huge karmic debt owed to us. Through the injustice maybe of somebody else's words, actions or behaviours. But the way to really rise above all of that and not create your own karmic debt towards somebody else can be, and it's not always the right thing to do, but sometimes it's the best thing to do, is to maintain a silence. Silences are so powerful. Silences really highlight that we're not happy about something. Silences speak volumes in that silence. And sometimes by shouting or ranting or venting or finger pointing or preaching to somebody that they've done something wrong is not necessarily a way that they're going to hear you or take on board the lesson. There's something very powerful in a quiet voice as well. There's something very authoritative in it, but it can completely go against the grain of the ego, our human self. So when we move into our soul self, we still feel those human experiences, but we get a little bit wiser. And sometimes a silence can teach somebody exactly what they need, because you're withdrawing yourself, and actually value yourself enough that if you've had to withdraw yourself from somebody to protect yourself from their behaviours, or something's happened that's unforgivable or too painful and you no longer trust that person, there's their lesson. Value yourself enough. They lost you. No karma needed. You don't accrue anything for inflicting an injury on somebody just because they injured you. Something very high level spiritually there. Not easy to do. It's human nature to want to get back at somebody or to say something. And I'm not saying that we're meant to withhold our tongue. There are times where actually could create a karmic debt for ourselves by withholding our tongue, because our lesson was to speak out, protect ourselves, stop something from continuing. But there is a time and a place for silence. Know when to value your peace over drama, and respect yourself enough to know that by withdrawing yourself away from somebody, maybe they've got damaging behaviours, not only do you protect yourself, but they've lost you, and that sometimes can be enough. So the key in that silence is it's very powerful. It teaches many lessons, but you're not doing somebody's homework for them. And if we ever think that we are in a position to enforce someone else's karma, we've missed something there. Nobody has a right to enforce karma on anyone else. That's when we create our own karma. That doesn't mean we're letting people get away with things. I'm offering you a hint that there can be options as to how you balance that karma out. And sometimes people's behaviours can be so off the scale that by withdrawing yourself from their drama is the most powerful, liberating thing you can do, and the biggest lesson for them. Simple. Didn't even really have to do anything. Keep yourself clean. Let others discover their own karma. Find the power in your silence. Know when to speak as well. Have a great weekend.